Hello, my beautiful queens and kings. So today's question comes from the Sunshine Project. No, the Sunshine Bliss Project. And the question was how to trust your inner guidance after a lifetime of survival mode. And that is such a good question because we can get so frustrated and like with ourselves, with society, just like because we're playing the victim, but we don't necessarily like feel like we are because we've grown so much spiritually. But ultimately, that's what it is. And I know I hate to say that. It's like you're playing the victim, but it's like it is like we have to be honest with ourselves, right? That's the only way we're going to really grow. And the other thing is patience because because it doesn't happen overnight. There's really no steps that you can take to be like, okay, I'm going to do this 30-day course and all of a sudden like I'm going to just like trust my inner guidance after your whole life you question every thought you've had. Your ego has been telling you that you're making the wrong decisions or you're wrong, or so you're sitting there making your ego's telling you you're making the wrong decisions, or you just feel like I remember for myself, I literally felt like I was the scum of the earth. I felt like everybody else was deserving of being here, and like some way somehow, like I'm like I'm a mistake. Like I didn't necessarily like I knew it's so hard to explain because like I want to say like God made a mistake with me, right? That's what I would say now, but back then I knew I believed, and still now it's like I believe in spirituality, but not necessarily like there's like this one entity out there who just controls the entire universe. I personally don't agree with that, but I like it's but then again it's like I don't if it honestly like if it was shown to me like this is how it all began, then I really wouldn't fight against it. I'm just open to anything, but and it I don't know. I'm not when it comes to spirituality or anything. I'm not like honed in on like one word, and it's like okay, this word means that you're this, and if you're this, and then I'm going to put you in this category. It's just open. So I don't know if that really makes sense because I have trouble trying to make it make sense to me in the human language. Like I know how I feel, but saying it like I don't know. Like but anyways, what I'm trying to say is after, so long of like feeling like I was the scum of the earth to all of a sudden it was just like this knowing like a lot of us had our first spiritual awakenings in 2020. And how for me how it came about is because it was a lot of dark stuff. It was like talking about, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos about like underground like roads that these people, all of this money are driving around and going to, and like, like the Diddy house parties and stuff. And it was just like, this shit is really going on. And I just believed it. Like, I was like, wow, like that really actually makes sense to me. It just resonated with me and I just felt like it was true. And that's also around the time that I found out about narcissism. And I was like, holy shit, you mean to tell me all these years I've been dealing with this, had no clue, was completely asleep. And it was like the veil was completely ripped off of me. And it was the biggest, oh gosh, I don't even know how to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It just felt so, I don't know. I had my answer. It was just like, there you go. This is what it is. Like, oh my God, there's a name to this? Like, this is a real thing? Like, wow. But that's a whole nother video. But anyways, after going through all of that, after everything that you've been through, you're not just gonna all of a sudden just trust your inner guidance completely. It's just gonna take time. It's a process. It's just gonna be one decision after the next, and then it's gonna start reflecting back to you, and you're just going to start knowing it. It just takes time. Just like right now, I'm homeless, but I just know because I've taken the time to build up that inner guidance within me and to trust it. I know that this is not a reflection of who I am. This is literally I'm just waiting on the universe to catch up to all the inner work I've done. I've quantum leaped. Now I'm just waiting. because I've taken that time to do all of the healing work, and now I've been through that, all of that process and all of those question, like not like questioning myself, and to now I just trust myself. I don't need validation. I don't need nobody else to validate me. I don't need certain signs from the universe. Like, well, if you send me, like I used to always be like, I want to see hummingbirds, and I would. I like hummingbirds, like I love hummingbirds and beautiful flowers. But I'm like, and sometimes even bumblebees, which is so crazy that I used, when bumblebees used to fly around me, I used to be like, oh hell no, like get away from me, I don't want to get stung. This was like a few weeks ago. I was out at the library and it was just flying around me like nonstop. Like I would try to like shoo it away and it just kept coming back. And I wasn't afraid. I wasn't like, oh my God, what if it stings me? It was just like, okay, like I was okay with it. But anyway, again, because it just takes time. But yeah, I don't need the universe to even validate me. Like, send me a hummingbird, send me this, send me that. Like, I just know. I'm at that point now where I just know. And that's why I always include my course in the pinned comment section. In the pin, what is it? The first comment, I pin it, right? I think that makes sense. Like, I'm gonna get used to this whole, like, it's new to me, right? Because it's just new to me, but I'll get used to it. But I always put my course there to offer it to people, to be like, look, like, this is the blueprint on how to heal. Like, it takes time, yes. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, do this 30-day course or do this within 90 days and whatever, and like your whole world is going to change. You know, it takes a long time, and it doesn't take you like a long time to get through the course. You can get through the course as fast, at your own pace. Like, once you have it for life. So you can take it at your own pace. But even if you do that, like, I just want you to understand that it still just takes time. It doesn't mean that it's not working. It doesn't mean that, you know, you're not understanding what's going on. It just takes patience and it takes time, because your subconscious is running everything. Your subconscious is like that software, that program that's running everything in the background. So, you know, you gotta get the ego to quiet down. And that takes a lot of time, because you have been programmed. Like in the question said, you've been in survival mode for a lifetime. You got to start programming not programming your ego. You got to start telling your ego to start quieting down. Shut the fuck up. You got to be like, yo, like, you ain't running things around here. You're just trying to distract me. That's all it is a big old distraction. But your job is to heal and to start programming your subconscious. And yes, affirmations help. They're not like, a lot of people, it's so blown up to where it's like, oh, like affirmations are a blueprint. I really never use a lot of affirmations, but they help. They do help. So you can slowly use those to start programming yourself, to start conditioning your subconscious. Like, this is your new reality now. This is a new era. And also, because we're coming into our new year, you know, the calendar year has begun, and we were in the year of the snake. We were shedding our old selves, and now we're rising. Like, it's our turn. It's our turn. Like, and that's why, again, I keep putting that course in those comments, because I'm like, come on, like it's time to do it. It's time to take our power back. Like, it's our turn now. But also, I have unlocked like super chats and going live and something else. I'm not really sure. It's all new to me. It's gonna take time to, like, I got 4 kids. I'm homeless. I got a lot on my plate. So I'm trying as best as I can to figure out how to do this and when to do that. Like, you can join memberships. Like, I made some videos just for members only. So I've kind of, I think I got a lock on that. But you know, again, it's just gonna take time for me to figure all these things out. Because I was never really I was never really tech savvy like that. But anyways, again, I love that you guys are in the comment section, like, asking questions on what to discuss next. So if there's something that you want to discuss, definitely put it in the comment section, because I make a video about that. And also, yeah, I was like, what else am I missing? Like and subscribe. And I know, cliche, right? Everybody named mama say it. Like, but seriously, we're not building just some random community. You're not boosting my ego. This is about us creating a tribe, our soul tribe. We're coming together. Like, I'm so excited because we've been alone. Well, yeah, we've been alone. Like, I've been in isolation for like over like almost like 2 years now. Like, it's like we're coming together. Like, it's so exciting to see it. Like, yes, like it's like it's slowly happening, but I see it happening. Like, oh my gosh, this is it. Like, I used to pray for these things and it's really happening. Like, I always knew it would, but it's happening. So, anyways, as always, until next time, I love you and the universe loves you.